Then welcome back to the AOR Formula Renault 3.5 Championship rounds 9 and 10 here at Road America. The qualifying has just begun and they are finding out, so it's 10 minutes quali for the sprint race. Let's have a look at what's what. I can get myself sorted. A few people have gone out on track. Fine, aren't we? Oh, the wrong camera. I'm getting my cameras all wrong. Gibbs! We lost it pretty early on in the feature race. Just leaving the pits now. Giving his tyres a bit of a wiggle there. Whoa! Steady on. Honey Badger. Second in the crocodile of cars. The Renault Sport car just going through picture there, so it's either IGC2 or Pedro. There's Diffuser. Whoa! Steady on there. Pretty good result in the feature race. BZ Leica hopefully will not suffer the same kind of misadventures he did last time out. Such a shame what happened to him. IGC2 is actually the first car in the is actually the lead car on the circuit at the moment. Coming up to turn 12. Go back. Feature race winner from last week. Just backing off a bit. Yeah, make sure it's got enough room to get a decent run in. They do not have long. There is Fizzy. The recovery wonder boy. Just coming through turn 6. You've got someone right in front of him, so he's trying to give himself some gap. Paradiski. Oh, that's his teammate Mr. Soprano that he's just swapping places with at the carousel. Esteban Viso did not see much of you last race. Just starting his hot lap now. Going down to turn 1. Has Dipdroid put himself in the pits? Yes, he has. Dipdroid has not moved from the pit lane. Stelling just starting his flying lap right up the tailpipe of someone. Adrenaline. Didn't see a great deal of Adrenaline last race, but ran a fairly solid race from what I could gather. Going down to turn 5. Is he on an out lap? Whoa, that's someone who spun at turn 5. That's in the break between the feature race and this quali session. I tried to do a lap and I spun at exactly the same point. El Nano, podium finisher in the feature race. Come through turn 7, coming down to turn 8. I'd say he's on a hot lap by the way he's going. Not much of a gap in front of him, but probably big enough. Flying K-Man. His first podium finish of this series in the feature race. Can he repeat his newfound form? Pedro losing out to Fizzy again in the dying seconds of the feature race. What can he do for his team? Hideaki 4, is he in the pits or is the camera gone a bit? Bananas, he's just coming out of the pits indeed. Warm-up left that a little bit late, but let's see what he can do. He's got a big old swathe of track fore and aft. And there is Manu. Is that Fizzy or is that Fizzy or is that Diffuser that he's just let past? Well, the times are beginning to register now. Let's have a look. Viso currently on top now with Nano. Oh, no sooner did I speak that the times are now registering. Give the times a bit of time. The drivers a bit of time to get their laps in for the positions to start registering. Still holding the pole spot, 147. Nah, he knew it. Should not have started speaking there as DBZ Leica gets the pole time again. 147.470 still time. Whoops, as he goes wide there at turn 2, I think that is. Or turn 1 rather. Excellent effort there. Go back, currently holding second, 147.583. Pedro. And it's Fizzy that's taken the pole spot at 146.987. Half a second on DBZ Leica there. Stunning effort. Superb. Keep an eye on the timing board here. Not a lot of point me trying to jump up and down the field as the interface doesn't really allow me to do so in any real meaningful way. 4 minutes 20 to go. The right camera. He could well be looking to improve on his current pole time as he's coming through turn 6. He's at Leica. And he's just coming to the end of the lap. That is near the end. That is turn 12 he's coming up to. Just follow DBZ Leica through this. Oh, he's just been jumped down to 3rd as the new pole man is Govak. Govak has just set a time 146, 134. Goodness me, 8/10 up on Fizzy. Wow! Stunning effort, but that has been beaten by Diffuser. Govak and Diffuser again, setting the form 146.085. The times are tumbling down something chronic now with 3.5 minutes to go. Wow! What a statement of intent that is. Diffuser setting nearly sub 146. Here comes Fizzy, completing his hot lap. Can he improve on the 3rd place? Let's follow him through. Here comes the line. In here somewhere. Oh, he must have already crossed it. 146.762. So he has improved, but not by any position. Manu is up to 4th place now. Where is he on circuit? That is turn 7. Manu in 4th. He's at Leica. Was on pole briefly. 47.470. 9 came out. Well, he's 6th place now. 2.5 minutes to go. It's coming to the end of the lap, I believe. That is turn 12 he's coming up to. Someone right on his tailpipe, possibly trying to get... That's not really a place... Oh, no! I was going to say that's not really a place you want a bit of drafting, but K-Man's pushed it too much and gone off. He's not going to have time now to... I think he's decided to pit himself. Yeah, that's him. He's just been relegated to 7th. Let's see by who. Diffuser, Govak, Fizzy, Pedro, Manu. Is it DBZ Leica jumped up the order? I think no. I think he's been pushed down as well. Pedro, must have been Pedro. Diffuser still holding the top spot. He's in the pits. That is where he has decided to stay. Govak is on circuit. He is. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, there he is. He's just coming up to turn 5. He should have enough time to complete that lap. The Diffuser cannot improve on his time. Or what a time it was. And someone spun in front of Govak there. Were they trying to push too hard or were they trying to get out of the way? I do not know. 146.134 is quite a benchmark to try and push for, to beat rather. Haven't seen any track limit, any purposeful track limit abusing. Things like that are not too bad because you're accidentally running wide. Oh, and he's spun it, and that's the end of Govak's attempt. He spins it in turn 9. Fizzy then. Where is he? Fizzy is he's just come to turn 3. He's not going to have enough time to improve. He improved the time, 146.332, not his position. DBZ Leica up to 4th place now, 146.838. That's turn 9. Turn 9 and 10. He might just have time to finish that lap. Maybe, maybe not. It depends on he's in a fast part of the circuit. It's going to be a bit close. He might just do it though. 30 seconds remaining. Just following DBZ Leica here. That sound stuttering happens apparently when the cars are low on fuel. I thought he was easing off then, but oh no, he's overcooked it. Oh dear, that's the end of DBZ Leica's effort. Manu is in the pits. 10 seconds to go, so is Pedro, as is Franklin, as is Paradisky, as is Esteban, Hideaki, El Nano. He's not going to finish the lap from there, not in 3 seconds. And Gibbs seems to like going out for spins through the gravel. So then, your starting order is Diffuser, Govac, Fizzy, DBZ Leica, Manu, Pedro, Flying K-Man, Paradisky, Esteban Viso, and Hideaki for, as the top 10 for this race. Diffuser did that in 1 lap. Goodness me. Straight into the race then. Diffuser and Govac on the front line. And getting ready to jump out of the way. 19 cars for this race. Here are the lights. 3, 2, 1, wind them up and let them go, and away they go. And why is my interface not moving? My interface lagged then, I do beg your pardon. To the front then, Diffuser is holding on to his lead then. In the Panasonic car, but oh wow, look at that! That's not Manu that's jumped in. It's Fizzy! Goodness me, he really has got to the grips with his starting gremlins. He's shot through from third, I think it was, to take the lead early on as Govac has taken second, Manu third. Diffuser's falling through the order into 4th place. I don't think there's any contact, particularly in this top order. Diffuser's being challenged for 4th. Oh, I want to see who that is. It's DBZ Leica. DBZ Leica's right in there. He couldn't get the hammer down quite as early as he would have wanted. And who's that? That's Govac side by side with Fizzy. Round they go through turn 6. Oh, there's contact there. I want to have a look, but we now have a 3-way battle for the lead here between Fizzy, Manu, and Govac. Excuse me. Sorry guys, whoever that was that came to grief back earlier, it's 3 or 4 corners ago. I would love to see who that is and see how you're doing. But as you can probably see, there is a great battle forming here as Manu's trying to take an unusual line there through turn 9. He's got a tiny bit of breathing space, but that's not going to last. Manu, it looks like he's having a crack at. Now what's happened here? The ordering's gone wrong somewhere. Ordering's gone wrong because DBZ Leica suddenly jumped up to being in the lead. He's retired. Oh my goodness, it must have been DBZ Leica that came to grief, as we heard, but couldn't see. That's an unusual way of taking the lead, it has to be said. Fizzy coming around the last bend as Govac goes slightly wide. Where's Manu gone? Manu's had a slip up somewhere, and Diffuser has taken 4th place. Typical, distracted by a spurious 1st place, and I've lost. Here we go, the positions have sorted themselves out now. Fizzy goes through turn 1 in 1st place, and Govac's gone wide! Govac's gone wide at turn 2! Turn 1 rather. He's now having to hold on as best he can for 2nd place from Diffuser. That's going to slow Diffuser out. Manu's run wide as well. Manu looking too much ahead of him, and he's run wide at turn 3. Diffuser right on the tailpipe of Govac here. Oh, Govac defending as Diffuser's really run wide at turn 5. This is going to allow Manu to get on his gearbox now. Diffuser in the middle of a 3-car sandwich between Govac and Manu. Dare I look further down the field? Not yet. Fizzy has a bit of a lead, but not too far. Come round, turn 10. On to the back straight. There's the kink at turn 11. A reminder again, it is default setup they're using here. It is realistic driving aids, but there is no difference in these cars except for their aesthetics. That's the back market getting out of the way. We have a 3-wheel wagon by the sound of that. Here we go. Please don't tell me that's Gibbs again. There's several. Goodness me, there's loads of 3-wheel wagons going on here. I think Fizzy may have been slightly disadvantaged there as Gomez closed in on him, but what's happened to Diffuser? I lost track of what happened to Diffuser there. Manu's at the 3rd, Pedro 4, Hideaki. Where's Diffuser gone? There he is. Really was put off by the back markers, it seems. I'm afraid I completely missed that. That's Hideaki coming into the pits. That's very early. That's not actually Hideaki at all. Was that Fizzy coming into the pits then? Oh, it's Diffuser! Diffuser's coming into the pit very, very early on. So a lot of people have come to grief in this sprint race. 6 laps remaining. Govac staring at the gearbox of Fizzy. Heading down to turn 5. Can Govac have an effort? Make an effort, rather, into that turn? No, but he is very close indeed. Here we go, Fizzy practicing his defensive driving once again. Turn 7. Oh, Govert running a little wide there, but just about getting away with it. Turn 8. Oh, that's close. Govert had a bit of a better drive through there as they come around the carousel. Govert having to bide his time. They come onto the back straight, that's round turn 11. Oh, looks like Govert tried to take a tighter line through there than Fizzy, and he is right with him. And here we go, on board with Govert. Can he do anything here though? He thought better of a lunge up the inside of turn 12. Several cars are still stranded. There's still an errant wheel on the side of the track. Govert having a look on the outside of turn 14, but thought better of it. He's going to change camera here, on board with Govert then. Back into Fizzy's slipstream. What is going to happen here as they come down and complete another lap? 5 to go. And Fizzy holding the inside line, but Govert's got a hell of a rate of knots. Is he going to have an outside? Oh, he's going to run very deep into turn 1. No, he's run too wide. He's run too wide. Fizzy's going to take that position back, and he does before turn 3. Goodness me. I'm going to have another busted voice again after this race, I can think. Through turn 4. Turn 4 is in there somewhere, apparently. Oh, Fizzy holding the inside line. Govert having a challenge on the outside of turn 5. He's got it! Has he got it? Can he hold it? Oh, it's run a bit wide again. Fizzy look at the inside for turn 6. No, it looks like Govert's got him. Govert has taken the lead here. But this is not over by any stretch. Brilliant manoeuvre there through turns 5 and 6 for Govert. Oh, he must have had a cut penalty there. He suddenly slowed down. I think he must have had a cut track penalty. That was very, very harsh, but that's what the game does, and there's no way of getting around it, I'm afraid. Round turn 9, Fizzy retaking the lead. Fizzy got a bit of breathing space, but we've seen how quickly Govert can close a gap like that down. Just going to have a quick look down the field as Manu on his own in 3rd place with Pedro in 4th, and that's Hideaki far from there. Hideaki 4 in 5th. I got 4 or 5 the wrong way around there. Soprano up to 6th place. I'm going to have to jump back up to the top because I need to know. And so there you go. Exactly what I said, that Govert can close down a gap that big very, very quickly. That's 3-wheeled wagon still limping away there. On board with Govert. I think he's going to have DRS and slipstream going on. Yes, he is. Is Fizzy going to go in the inside and defend? No! Govert has gone to the inside line! No, he's gone too deep again! He's gone way too deep into turn 1! Oh dear, tickly throat. Again, Fizzy retakes the lead. Govert flew past his braking point. Ran far too wide in turn 1. Lost a bit of ground, but not too much. He's still in the slipstreams. They head down towards turn 5. Fizzy taking the inside line. No, it's adopted the racing line again. Ooh, that's so close. They head down towards turn 6. Turn 7. Not really much you can do there. Ooh, just go back, hit the apex rather hard there. He could have a crack on the inside of turn 8, but no, it's quite a short straight there. Oh, Fizzy running a little wide, just about gets away with it as he makes the apex for turn 9. And they come then. There's the apex for 10. Fizzy may have had a better drive through turn 9 than Govert did, but that's not going to serve him great deals. They come through 11. On board again with Govert. He's holding station there. I think they might have topped out there because it didn't look like he was able. It sounded like the engine revs were just maxed out as he's run a bit wide in turn 12. That errant wheel is still there. And with Govert running slightly wide there, it has given Fizzy a bit of breathing space. We go on board with Govert. And looks like Fizzy's going to be free of a challenger to turn 1 this lap. Because that's looks like a big enough gap. Govert will close it down, but not quick enough for turn 1. 3 laps remaining then. It looks like we're going to be seeing these two scrap it out for that whole time. And Govert's gone wide again. Govert has gone wide again at turn 1. Turn 3. Believe it or not, there's a turn in between 1 and 3 somewhere. I can't say I know where it is. Fizzy's got a big enough lead to save him defending too hard into turn 5. Can Fizzy hold this lead for 3 laps, or will the pressure from Govac win Govac the win? Win Govac the win. That's a great sentence. Down they come, turn 7. Again, I want to see what the rest of the field are doing, but this battle is not over by any stretch. Round they come, turn the carousel again. There's turn 10. On to the back straight. Turn 11. You can see the different line that Govac takes to Fizzy there. Govac goes for a much tighter line through turn 11, whereas Fizzy chooses to take a wider sweeping type line for what seems to be working for him, but Govac is right on his gearbox now. So he comes through 13, 14 complex. Govac's staying quite tight there through turn 13. Onto the starting straight again, Govac running a little bit wide in turn 14. That may have given Fizzy the breathing space he needs to hang on to the lead, but we can see that he's vision closer this time than he was last time. 2 laps to go. We can see back markers in the distance. I think they topped out again. Govac hanging on to who's run wide again. That's, oh goodness me, he is pushing very hard to try and keep in touch with Fizzy. Ooh, it's a little bit too excited there on the exit of turn 3. That's a back marker getting out of the way there. Either Paradischi or Mr. Soprano, I think, as Govac's getting into the slipstream. Oh, that was close. Fizzy hanging on to the defensive line. There's a slight bit of contact between the two. Contact between Govac and Fizzy. And Govac has allowed Fizzy to go back through very gentlemanly and within the AOR rules. Well done. An accidental contact sent both of them off. But Govac allowing Fizzy to retake the lead. Hats off to you, sir, but that's not. That doesn't mean that the gloves. The fight is over as Govac takes a very tight line through turn 8. But Fizzy still hangs on to the inside of the carousel. Absolutely amazing race between these two. Oh, turn 11 then. Again, we see the 2 different lines coming up. Will Govac be able to make anything of it though? They've topped out again. Oh, that's so close. Fizzy taking the inside line. Oh, he's gone slightly wide there, it looked like, on turn 12. Oh, and Govac had to beware of that errant wheel, but he is making his car as big as he can in Fizzy's mirrors as he's still very close. But I think he's gone too wide on turn 14. That is given Fizzy... Oh, I forgot to change the camera. That given Fizzy just the breathing space he may need for turn 1 as they come into the final lap. That said, it is a gap that Govac is still closing down. Oh, steady. Can he hang on to it? Oh, he hung on to turn 1 this time. Whoops, get my camera right. There's turn 3. Oh, Govac running a little bit wide, but he's still within slipstream range. So come down that middle straight, I could call it, for the final time. Looks like Fizzy's going to the inside to defend. Govac's holding station for now as they come into turn 5. Down the short straight towards turn 6, over the crest. 90-degree left. Turn 7, fast sweeping right-hander. Govac right in the slipstream. Could he ever? Is he going to jump on the inside of turn 8? No, thinks better of it. That is so incredibly close. Well, they come for turn 9 then. Govac's got to be careful here because he's going to lose a bit of downforce efficiency in that slipstream. And then he has done for the last 5-6 laps or so. There you go, that's exactly what I'm talking about. He's lost some time to Fizzy now. That could have handed Fizzy the win here, but you just do not know what's going to happen as they head up towards turn 12. Oh, slightly wide there for Govac, but still going. That is going to be a charge down to the line. Can Fizzy hold the nerve? Just one more corner. It looked like Fizzy went very wide there. Oh, Govek may still take it. It is going to be a charge down to the line. What can Govek do? Can he get the rate of knots? There's Fizzy's. Oh! That was so close. Fizzy takes the win, but by less than a car's length. Oh my goodness me. Brilliant win for Fizzy there. That's broken Manu's winning streak. Well, his winning streak ended last week, I grant you, but oh goodness me. Speaking of Manu, where is he? Pedro is taken third place. Pedro we see now on the podium is Manu. There he is. He's taken fourth with Hideaki still remaining behind Manu for fifth place. I'm sorry, gentlemen. I would have loved to have commented on your particular battle. K-Man, apparently he's in a Panasonic livery. No, he's not. There he is. Flying K-Man's taken sixth position. Solid haul of points still for the Jemberville team. Good on you. There's Diffuser. It's a shame he took a early pit stop, but he came home for Panasonic in 7th. Esteban Viso, we didn't see you really in the feature race, but you have taken 8th place. So there's Mr. Soprano. I'm not sure whether it was him we saw jumping out of the leaders way earlier on. It's taken 9, rounding out your top 10 is IGC2. Here he comes round the final corner for the final time, up the hill, over the crest. Oh, looks like you're going to try and skim the wall there. Oh, El Nano, what happened to you? Podium finisher in the feature race is registering in 10th place here. Is he still running? John, where are you? No, I think he's on a slowdown lap. Yeah, he's on a slowdown lap, I think. There's Vice Guy. Oh dear, what happened? We had a lot of incidents I really didn't have the opportunity to talk about. I would think that Vice Guy was probably one of them. Stunning DK. Well, look at the state of his paintwork. That would indicate he was certainly caught up in it. There's Paradiski taking 13th place. DZ Leica was definitely caught up in the early melees. We only did a single lap, as we can see in the lap count. Paradiski was the last finisher really of the running cars. Only 13 cars rather actually finished the race. Of course, I was at number 15 towards the end. So there you are. Your sprint race results are, as you can see, Fizzy. As you can see, he's come across our camera there, has taken the win very narrowly. I think it wasn't from Pedro. That's actually been slightly skewed. So Fizzy rather has taken another win here in the AOR Formula Renault 3.5 series. My name has been King Kodiak. I have been your commentator for this evening. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for watching as well. And I will see you next time here for some more Formula Renault 3.5. Thank you very much and good night.